having to do like anything, just like it throws off my groove.
I'm gonna do things. Not ideal.
I just don't like having restrictions. Like, you have to do this at this specific time. I don't like.
So today is a fun day. We are going to be redoing a couple of rooms. Not like painting and all that stuff, but we're just building a desk and putting it in the bedroom so that I'm not working at the, I'm not working from the dining table anymore, which will be great. Melvin's pretty excited about it too. The big move for him is he's going to be going from the bedroom into the nursery. So that's pretty crazy, and
It's pretty sad.
it's emotional for both of us.
But it's
Mainly
good.
Sarah.
But it'll be good because we realized recently that anytime, like, if we move like a centimeter, like to adjust, or like stirring in bed, Melvin's like, great.
It's like, okay, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, like he did this morning, and I went, did you hear that? Did you notice that? If he starts like cooing, I try to be very still because sometimes he'll put himself back to sleep. But
the slightest rustling of the sheets, like the sound of fabric moving against fabric, is enough to wake this child up.
Ah!
Those are the types of noises he makes.
Yeah.
So like we mentioned, today we are moving Melvin out of the bedroom into the nursery, and then we're going to put a desk in the bedroom, so that's pretty exciting. But I want to give you guys an idea of what's happening so we can get sort of like a before and after idea. So let's take a look at the before. So this is what we've been working with. This is our dining room table that has turned into my workspace and desk. That's the setup. But I think it's going to be really, really great to get... Melvin has some thoughts about it. But I think it's going to be really great to move this upstairs so it's not just like in the middle of everything, so that Sarah and Melvin can hang out down here and in the nursery. So to give you guys an idea of what's happening in this room, let me zoom out over here. That bookshelf is going to be moved out of this room and replaced with a crib. And then we also need to like reorganize all this stuff. So it's sort of like, this is the last room we unpacked when we were moving. And you know how you get comfortable and then you don't really change anything because you're like to the point where it's like, yeah, we could live in this. That's sort of what happened in this room. So I'm excited to like give some thought to it and try to figure out how we can just best optimize this space. And then let me show you what we're doing in the bedroom. So the plan for this room is to take the crib that's over there and put it where the bookshelf is in the nursery, but then I'm not sure if that's going to be where the desk is going. Let me show you guys what I'm thinking. So we could put the desk here, but if we do, I want to put it perpendicular to the wall so that I have a space to put my camera up in front of it. So I think it might end up being that we take the bed and shift it all over against that wall completely, and then maybe have the desk sticking out like perpendicular here. And then maybe we could put that bookshelf back like where that door is right now. So move the cards over to the right a little bit, put the bookshelf back there. Then I have a desk with a nice little backdrop, and all is well with the world. Either way, it's gonna be great to move out of the living room slash kitchen slash dining room slash living space. So I can just be up here, just be removed, give Sarah and Melvin a little bit more space during the day. So yeah, let's get to building that desk.
He loves his mommy so much. Well, I'm not sure if that's what that meant, but that's what I'm taking it to mean.
I think so.
Yeah.
Mel, what do you think?
I was a little bashful. Yeah. Bless him.
What a little absolute doll. So this was going on and I could not film it, so let me just show you how cute Melvin is. this is a little remodel break from Melvin. And Melvin has taken 2 naps so far in the new setup, and he's doing fantastic.
Yum. Oh, that's so good.
All right, we will recap and give you a tour of the new office shortly. Melvin, how you doing? How you doing, bud?
Total relaxation. Straighten them out. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So actually, let's give them a quick update. This is day 2, so this is Sunday, and we made a lot of progress yesterday. In fact, we can see it all over there, but we're not gonna show it yet until it's like all completely dialed in. Now we're just gonna go run some errands, and then we're also going to do a parking lot coffee date.
A social distanced coffee date.
So that'll be fun.
See.
We'll see you guys there. Alright, so we made it back. We got our caribou, and now we are hanging out with our social distancing friends.
You know, they live like in Chicago. They had one really nice day. It's like 60 degrees, and everyone.
But yeah, that feels like 6 feet probably. But yeah, this is life in the 21st century. Good little break from remodeling the bedroom. Alright, we are back from our fun day with the Kings, our little quarantine hangout in the parking lot. And now it's time for the big reveal with the nursery and the bedroom. So we have everything all set up the way we want it for the most part. But all that's subject to change over the course of the next couple weeks if we decide that we want to like move things around. So here's Mom and Melvin in Melvin's room. Now we can just call it Melvin's room. This is his room.
This is Melvin's room. Oh boy.
Oh, what do you think about that? Who is that over there?
Oh boy.
Okay. Let's do a quick tour, and we'll start here, and then we'll go to the bedroom because I think the bedroom's a little bit more exciting in my opinion. Okay, so as discussed, we have Melvin's crib over there. We got rid of that bookshelf. Just sort of cleaned everything up on the floor. Nursing station, and then we hung up those, which were actually a gift from the Kings who you saw earlier.
They were hand-me-downs from Caroline.
Yeah,
They were in Caroline's nursery.
they were Melvin's cousin's nursery wall decor from 9 years ago. And guess what? Feels sort of timeless, honestly. But it all started with the peacock one over there.
For a minute, should we just zoom in on this relic?
So right there. Look at those kids. They had no idea.
Infants.
Anyway, on to the bedroom. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And here it is. So we moved the bed completely over to that side, put the bookshelf that was in the nursery over there, and then decorated it so it'll be a nice backdrop for other videos. And now I have a place to work that is not the kitchen, which is great news.
Great news.
Also, let's listen to these noises that Melvin's making because they're pretty great. Those are noises that Melvin started making as soon as he got his bottom 2 little toothsies. Have we shown them his teeth yet?
No.
Should we do that?
Yes. Oh. Oh. Another time.
Maybe now's not the time. Stay tuned for future vlogs where you'll get to see Melvin's teeth. I mean, come on.
Hello. Hey. Yeah. There it is. Hey. Oh.
Oh. Hi. Hi. Oh, I know. You've had a big day. Hi. Hi.
Oh.
Alright, so that's the big reveal. we will come back up here later tonight after Melvin's in bed, and we will do some shots with the new setup, and we can have Mom and Dad happy hour.
Fun.
And we can do that up here now because Melvin won't be sleeping in our bedroom, so we can actually function in this area. But yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Welcome to happy hour.
Wake up, San Francisco.
What? Oh my goodness. This took a turn. So this is the new space. I'm really hoping it looks good. I think it does. I'm just nervous because it's hard to tell until you get it, and then I'm gonna look at it and be like, oh really? Crap.
Well, you'll never know until you try, so might as well just try.
That's a really good point. Please, quiet on the set. If we could silence our phones. Oh, is that my phone?
Yeah.
Crap. We'll let that go to voicemail. That text message. So yeah, this is the setup. I'm really, 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 really very happy. And there are a lot of reasons why. The main one is I no longer have to plan out like what I'm gonna wear tomorrow by 7 p.m. tonight. It used to be because this in our closet and everything was like Melvin's sleep sanctuary. Sorry for being a little quiet. Melvin's room is like sharing a wall over there, and it's got a vent in the top, so I want to make sure that I don't inadvertently wake Melvin up in celebrating the fact that he doesn't sleep in this room anymore. But I used to have to like right before bedtime I'd have to get out all my clothes and like prep it for the next day, which I still probably will keep doing.
Really?
But I don't have to do it like when Melvin goes to bed. I always have my outfit for the next day. But I don't need to do it at 7 o'clock anymore. Similarly, I don't need to put my pajamas on at 7 o'clock because I have access to the living space where my clothes are.
Yeah. Even like last night, it was nice. Like when I heard him like make a peep on the monitor, I could like listen and like move and not be afraid of like, okay, if I move, he's gonna wake up. And he could have self-soothed, but now I messed it up, you know? So now it's just like, I can listen and do my own thing.
So often, like, we react to him making a little coup, and then that's enough because he's a light sleeper to wake him up then, like, fully.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Sir. So, I think he did not even notice last night.
He didn't notice. I had a few feelings about it.
Tell us about him.
That's my line. Well, initially, like we had our first thought of moving him into the nursery for sleeping. Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I think it was 2 weeks ago. And then it just felt like it was happening too fast, and like I was not like emotionally equipped to handle that transition.
This goes back to an earlier vlog when I talked about how I get out of the car and like start walking.
Oh yeah.
Same thing. Like she
I'm
had
the opposite.
planted that little seed, and I was like, yeah, great, let's do it like tomorrow.
Okay, I just need to say one thing about your story about like as soon as you park the car, you get out. That needs some context because in contrast, if I get somewhere, I'll put the car in park, I'll like maybe turn the radio off, like look at my phone, check my emails, like respond to all my text messages, respond to my text message maybe that I have, put some chapstick on, put some gum in, like drink whatever, like make sure I'm like ready, and then I go, you know, I don't need to like race. And many times we'll go somewhere and we'll park the car and I'll do all my things and Kasen will be like halfway in to wherever we're going.
Do those things another time. We're trying to go somewhere. And
Anyway,
we're probably already late.
We're so opposite in most ways.
Listen, I'm gonna start doing a segment. No, I'm gonna start doing something on Tuesdays that's gonna be like inspiration for Tuesday, and one of them, I haven't even told you this, but one of them's gonna be about like finding someone that's like not the same person as you, because it's just so helpful. I get so much out of a relationship that I wouldn't get if it wasn't for Sarah, who's more thoughtful than I am.
Okay.
I love how I have to measure whether or not that's a legitimate compliment you can take, or if it's just hot air. But like you have a wealth of knowledge about things that I don't know anything about. And then I get the benefit of her sharing those things with me when I'm being...
Kasen gets free therapy is what he's saying.
I get free therapy and it's lit.
But anyway, that's the context of like, I need more time it just takes me longer to like process things. And Kasen's like, all right, here's the idea, let's execute it immediately.
In contrast, I've been waiting to build this desk and put it here and try moving around the furniture for like 2 weeks, and it's felt like an eternity. Not like actually, but
So
it has
anyway.
felt really, really tough working out of that space, knowing like what could be. It made working in the kitchen just feel so much more like clunky.
That's true, that's valid. But it's also valid that I
Thank
was
you.
just having, it's just hard, you know, because
Yeah.
we set up the crib when we first bought it, which was last summer. I think it
I
was like
built
June.
that crib on Father's Day. I
Oh,
figured that
you
was like
did,
the most
bless.
Father's Day-y thing I could do.
That's cute. Anyway, we had just had that crib in our room since last June, and then obviously he wasn't born until September. But it's just sort of sad to think like, okay, he's no longer this newborn. He hasn't been a newborn for a long time, but he's no longer this newborn who like needs to be right next to us. So anyway, it took me a little bit to get beyond that and just kind of accept it. Yesterday, when Kasen was moving the crib, as he would like, he like picked up the crib, like walked out the door. Like my throat kind of caught a little bit. I was like, oh, there he goes off to college. I'm getting a little teary like thinking about that.
If you
But
get
anyway,
teary thinking about it, you can just talk a little bit louder, and then he'll wake up, and all those
Yeah.
feelings will go away.
that's true.
So yeah.
Oh, so I'm feeling really good about it. I had a really strong reaction to it emotionally, and then like a mild reaction to it, and now I'm good with it, especially because I know that he's not having a hard time with it.
No, he
And now
loves
that I
it.
see our tangible benefits too.
And I think like one of the bigger concerns for me that I think you shared also is like just being able to hear him.
Which is funny because that child is loud.
He's loud. He's very loud. I don't even think we need the monitor, honestly.
But I want it.
But we have it, and it's very evident when he is awake.
So cute.
So yeah.
Well, this has been Happy Hour with Mom and Dad.
Yeah. HH. Thanks for watching.
So loud. Have a great week.
Marker.